Call it Pop Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, booty.
YouTube, it's Desi and I'm back with another video, you guys, and today is going to be another video as far as for Medical Mondays. Well, it's actually Tuesday today, but either way it go, I'm trying to keep up with the medical videos because I have been cooking a lot lately and trying different things with TikTok. So lately it's been entertaining, so I can't really complain. So this video is going to talk about the difference between NCCT versus the AAMA. If you are into medical assistant, this may sound familiar to you. So these are going to be the two certified tests that you will take as far as for getting certified for medical assistant. Now, if you guys watch my other channel that got hacked, I know I talk about it all the time, but it had a lot of information on that channel. If you guys watched that channel, I basically had talked about my experience. It showed my whole entire journey from when I took the test, when I failed. I had first did my video and I talked about everything that was on that test. But either way it go, I just wanted to do this video to kind of do just like a comparison. I do still have my study guide as far as for all the notes that I did take when I first failed my test, y'all. It was so heartbreaking. So this is what you're going to get from NCCT. As soon as you get done taking the test, they're going to show it to you and they're going to tell you the decision right away. Okay, so basically the second page, this is what I used to kind of like write the notes as far as for what I remembered from the test. You guys may not understand that sloppy handwriting, but it helped me out to kind of make these videos. So when I'm referring to the AAMA, basically I'm talking about as far as for American Association of Medical Assistants. So that'll be a certified test. So I have both study guides for the test. I'm not going to go too much in depth into the NCCT because I have links below for you guys to tell you as far as for the comparison of this test versus the NHA test, if you guys look at that. So I'm gonna just kind of go over an overview for the NCCT, but mainly we're going to talk about the AAMA. Alright, so as far as for the NCCT, this test basically consists of a lot of scenario questions. When I first took this, I felt like this test was a lot more front office work as far as for medical assistant than back office. Now we did have certain questions on there as far as for EKG and stuff like that, or phlebotomy, you know, those type of questions did help. But however, it was just the way the questions were asked. And my thing is, like, throughout the whole entire year of our medical assisting at Fortis College, I felt like they taught us and prepared us for the test, but it was like a lot of those questions that's like in our study guide books are like straight up questions. Like, say for instance, there'll be a question like, what tube is used for the glucose test? And of course it'll be the gray tube. These type of questions like that. But on the NCC test, it may say stuff to kind of like throw you off. So it'll start off like, Sarah came in for a blood work test to get done because she's a diabetic. We want to check her glucose levels. What color test tube will you be taking to test for her glucose test? And then they'll have it right there, and then they'll add in something else, like, say for instance, Sarah wasn't feeling so good today, so she also came in for hypertension. That'll be like hyperventilating and stuff like that. So basically she had high blood pressure. And they'll say something like that, but they'll still try to throw it back to like, again, what tube will she be getting, what tube will she get for her visit, like stuff like that. So that's what I mean with the NCCT. It kind of has like a lot of scenarios, but however, to help you out and get you prepared for the NCCT test, this book actually helps you. This is my book from when we went to Fortis College. They give you this once it gets closer to your end of your course schooling. So basically the part where you're about to start and go to the externship part, where you're actually going to learn the real world stuff. But however, this book was actually really good to help you out. It got good scenario questions, and on the last day we went through each one, so everybody was able to kind of grade each other books. So yeah, if you could get this book if you're looking to take the NCCT. Alright, so I'm not going to talk too much as far as for the NCCT. If you want to know more information as far as for that, check the links down below. I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the AAMA, so we can compare the two and see which one do you think is best for you to take. Now, when choosing to take your medical assistant certified test, basically it's whatever your school is partnered up with. So like a lot of people may have been with the NHA, or some people may have been with the AAMA. It just all depends because everybody has a different setting. Man, I don't know what's gotten into me. Alright, so for the study guide, basically this is going to show the number of percentage of questions by category. One thing I can say, I like this when medical assistant tests give you a free study guide, free, because they already want you to pay for the test, and on top of that you got to pay for a study guide. Like, come on. Some of them do have where you have to purchase, but for the ones that have it free, I definitely feel like that's a good thumbs up. But I like how they break it down into brackets to show you as far as for which part will be the most on the test and which part will you need to more probably focus on. That can kind of do where you're like, you can kind of pick out which category you are most best at and what you are most least at, I would say. Let me take these off. I don't know what's wrong. All right, so starting off, you have right here pharmacology. You also have right here communication, professionalism. With this one, as you guys can see, it shows as far as for a number of questions, there's a total of 50 questions, and the percentage of questions is going to be 28%. So out of the questions that's all on the test is going to be 28% that'll be focused on those type of topics. So when dealing with the AAMA test, basically this exam consists of 200 multi-choice questions. Of these, 180 questions will be scored and 20 will be pre-test. So 20 will already be kind of passed out for you randomly. You will not know which one that is, but this is the outline as far as for that test. Now the highest percentage on here was definitely is going to be this one. So you also had a category right here, medical reception, patient navigator. This one has a total of 45 questions, 25% on the test. So this has a less more category than this one. This is most likely maybe the easiest one. It also has on here, this is the administrative part. So you have the general, administrative, and clinical part. The clinical part is actually the one that has the most questions. This one has a total of 85 questions, 47% of this will be on the test. Infection control, nutrition, pharmacology. So this will most likely be the toughest part on the test, depending on how you're doing on pharmacology and everything like that. All right, and then basically right here you get an outline as far as for each topic, and I actually like that because you'll be able to see as far as for what exactly are you looking into. So say for instance right here, let's see. So they started off with the general part. They have pharmacology on here. They also have communication. I feel like this study guide is really much helpful, and it kind of lets you know as far as for what you need to be studying, so you won't like basically waste your time. But I definitely would give this a thumbs up. It definitely gets the students prepared, and the passing rate is actually good for the AAMA as well too. Yeah, I definitely would say check out this study guide. You can get this printed out, and this is also updated all the way to July 14th. That's my birthday. July 14th of 2021. So this is already updated for you, and good thing about this, they update every year, so I love that. They're already ahead of time. They already know when the next one gonna be ready, so that's a good thing about that. So again, you guys, this will be the difference between the NCCT and also the AAMA. If you guys would like, make sure you comment down below and let me know what you think about it. If you have taken the test, was it hard for you? Did you pass? Did you retake it? When you retaked it, what happened? Make sure you leave those comments below, because I do check out the comments. And also to all the new medical assistants this year, I hope you continue on with your journey. Everybody's always trying to move forward in life, and everybody's trying to try different things in life, so I'm hoping it all turns out well for you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Peace.